All right, shalom, shalom. Kahalayim La, Yahweh Shemel Shah, Bashur Kakadash, divine to the apostles, to the elders of Great Millstone, as rule and teach well. Much peace, love, and salutation to the hopeful elect, that's pushing His word, the truth, and sincerity. Shalom. This is the brother Batak back again through the spirit with another lesson. And as you can see, I got a little title on my head that I came up with last night before I went to sleep, and just wanted to do a little something on it. The title was going to be soon. It won't be a theory. It will be a reality because I was focusing in on that word conspiracy theory. They claim a lot of things are conspiracy theories. So soon it won't be a theory. You know, which we're gonna get into the definition of the word theory, and Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. I looked it up last night. Um, the word theory says conception, mental scheme, from late Latin, the thoria, which means from Greek thoria, contemplation, speculation. That's the word I want to focus on. Speculation, a looking at, viewing, a sight, show, spectacle, looked at. So to consider, speculate, look at. So right now it's only considered speculation because the masses won't believe what we're saying. Which the prophets and the men of the Lord are telling you the truth about what's going on in society, and how these elites of the Edomites want to put a device inside of you, which is the MOTB, which the scriptures speak about, tell you about. They're going to cause all, both small and great. That means everybody going to have to take it or die. That's going to be the ultimatum, or the decision you have to make, man. Either one or the other. And a lot of people are going to take it because they're not rooted into anything. Like Malcolm X, famous quote, Malcolm X said, stand for something or you'll fall for anything. And our people, they don't stand for anything. We stand firm. The scripture says, strive for the truth unto death. We're fighting for what's right. We're fighting for what the scripture says. Real quick, I'm gonna pull that scripture. Sirach chapter 10. No. I'm sorry. 4:28. Sirach 4:28 says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. So what? We're striving for something. If you're striving, that means you're fighting. Let's strive. It says contend, to try, see? To struggle, put up a fight, compete. So we're striving for the truth. We're striving for what's right. We're striving for the laws, statutes, commandments of the scriptures, and upholding them and keeping them and rehearsing them to the best of our abilities according to Judges chapter 5 verse 11. So if you take that device, not only is you disobeying the commandment of the Lord, you're literally breaking the law, because it tells you in the book of Leviticus that you can't put no marks inside on your body, you know. But a lot of our people, Israelites, they're marked up. They got tattoos all over their bodies, which they don't supposed to have those, So they're already falling into the trap of Esau, but it's gonna get even worse than that. Because when that stigma, that physical stigma, is fully in effect, a lot of our people are gonna take it because they don't know not to. Even though they have been warned by the prophets and the men of the Lord, they consider it to be conspiracy theories. It's only a theory, but soon it'll be a reality. When there are chipping stations, there are martial law. I just did a video yesterday about the U.S. government giving the military power to use lethal force on its own citizens, man. But see, a lot of people don't believe these things are going to happen until it's no longer a theory, man. Until it's no longer hidden, you know. When it's reality and it's right in your face, then people are going to realize it, man. So we're striving for the truth. We're striving for what's right. We're fighting for what's right. And we are willing, Lord willing, Yahweh Ratazah, to lay our lives down for what we believe, what we know is right, man. Not what we believe is right, what we know is right. We know what we're doing is the right thing, by teaching our people not to take the device, not to fall into the trap, not to trust in this system of oppression. We're trying to help you. This is supposed to be good news to you, but our people treat it as if it's the opposite of that. But I'm not going to keep rambling too much. It says the word striving is basically to put up a fight. And our people, the scripture says they are sheep. They are like sheep that are led to the slaughter because they're not putting up a fight. They're not putting up a fight against Esau and his hegemony, man. They're not putting up a fight, you know? So, going back to the word theory, it says speculation. So, right now, what we teaching you, what we telling the people about, it's only so-called speculation. But it's gonna reach a point to where it's not gonna be hidden anymore. It's not gonna be hard for people to understand. It's not gonna be hard for people to see what's really going on. And that's gonna be the reality check that a lot of our people need, you know, to know that the Lord, the God of the Bible, and his men are not lying. Let's look up the word reality check. The word reality check, it says, an occasion on which one is reminded of the state of things in the real world. So you're gonna see how things are gonna be in the real world. You know, it's not gonna be speculation anymore. When the CHIP is made mandatory, when the cities are locked down, it's martial law. You know, and it's a police state, and the government has full control. You know, over its citizens, which the word government means mind control. So when the government has full control over its subjects through the way of force, they're gonna force you into subjection, man. So when that happens, a lot of people are gonna have that reality check mind, man. Like, damn, I should have listened. And most recently, you had a Jake, a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, well, it was a so-called Negro. Um, he most recently made a video saying how the Hebrew Israelites was right. So people are starting to see now. But it's gonna get more and more clear as the days, as the time progresses, man. Things are gonna get more and more clear, more and more obvious that it's not a theory, it's a reality, you know. And that word conspiracy theorist was came up by Esau, man. He's trying to downplay, the truth, you know. So it will no longer be a theory; it will be a reality, and we see that society is leading slowly and surely to a fully digital society, a cashless society, and this is the agenda that they want. Revelation chapter 13, verse 15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So the image of the beast is talking about the system, you know, the whole system that Esau is setting up and he has established in the earth through his hegemony. When it comes to religion, the freedom of religion, you can be a witch, you can be a warlock, you can be anything under the sun, man. You can worship anything under the sun. You can start your own religion. It's idol worship. You got Christmas, you got Halloween, you got Valentine's Day. All of this is a part of Esau's image of the beast, and it goes deeper than that. It goes to the philosophies. It goes to which is the wine. It goes to the philosophies, the things that they teach. Critical race theory. That all of this whole system that Esau has established is the image of the beast. When it comes to Caesar Borgia, it's not the image of the beast. You know, image means likeness. Likeness, appearance of something, if you will. And this system is the same. It's the same system as the Roman Empire, which is it's the same people, just revamped, if you will. So the image of the beast is talking about everything that comes with this system. On down to the CHIP. The philosophies and the women's liberation. You know, everything that this devil pushes is the image of the beast. And it comes in the form of this system that he's setting up. Revelation 13 and verse. So if you don't follow after Esau's system that he's setting up, you don't want to you don't want to follow after the 15-minute cities and the the MOTB that's coming, and amongst other things. You don't want to subject yourselves under the rulers of the elites. Then guess what? You're going to be killed because you're opposition. You're an enemy of the state, and they're going to treat you as such. They're going to treat you like an enemy. Revelation 13 and verse 16, and causeth all, both small and great. That means everybody, no matter who you are, rich and poor. That means you can be a wealthy person, you can be not so wealthy. You can be poor, and you're still going to have to come up you're still gonna have to either make that decision to either take it or die. It says free or bond. That means if you're free or you're in jail. To receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So that right hand or left, it's right hand or left hand, or in their forehead, which the forehead is talking about the Neuralink part of it, which Neuralink um, is being pushed by the owner of Twitter, Elon Musk. You know, so it's all a part of the system that these devils want to set up, and it's all going to come into play. You see, the technology is already here. The RFID chip technology is already active and live in Babylon the Great today, man. It's being used on a constant basis. You know, you have RFID microchips inside of your key fobs, you know, and you can look that up. Key fobs have RFID technology. So these devils already have this type of technology ready and available, and they're currently using it now. But the difference is what they're going to do is they're going to make it very small, and that's like the size of a grain of rice, and they're going to insert it inside of your body and make you a continual slave under their new system of technology, man. You know, they're going to be your guys. They're going to be your leaders. They're going to be your masters, because it's nothing but a digital all. You know, the scriptures speak about the all in the scripture, but this is a old concept, but it has been what's the word I'm looking for? It has been revamped, if you will, brought back to life. All right, Revelation 13 and verse 17 says that no man might buy or sell. So you're not going to be able to do anything if you don't have that device, because this society already points to that. If it's a cashless society and you come up with cash, you think you're gonna be able to buy something? No. If you don't have that CHIP, that device inside of you, you're not gonna be able to do anything, man. And that's the way they want it to be. They're designing it that way, so you don't have no other option, no other choice but to follow or to subject yourself to the system. So they're eliminating all other avenues, so you only have one avenue, and that's what they want you to do. You know, controlling they're controlling your options and limiting you, so you'll want to take and follow the system. And a lot of people are going to fall victim to it because they don't know not to. You know, they're going to be deceived. They're going to be tricked. They're going to be bamboozled to taking it. You know, Revelation 13 and verse 17 again, it says that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the number, I'm sorry, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, three score and six. So that word three score, 600, three score and six adds up to 666, which in the Greek is chai sai stigma, which we have I went over many times with the word chai sai stigma. The main word that you're focusing on in that sentence is stigma, you know, which I quoted earlier. I'm gonna go get it. You can't have no cuttings in your flesh. Leviticus chapter 19, I think it's 19, 27, 27, 28. 28. Leviticus 19 and 28. It says, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am Yahweh. So the Lord said you can't print any marks upon you. So what the word marks mean? Let's go to the word. The Hebrew word there is kwai, which means an incision. That means a imprintment, tattoo, or mark, an incision into your flesh, and that's exactly what the CHIP is. Now when you go to the interlinear online, it says stigma, a mark branded on the skin. So that's exactly what the scriptures is talking about. So if you take the chip, you're breaking the law, man, and you're going to suffer. You know, the scriptures speak about those that take it are going to have a grievous sore, man. You're going to have sores. So see, look, the Greek is chi, psi, and stigma, which add all of these Greek letters add up to has a numerical value of 666. One of them is 600, the other one is 60, the other one is 6. And I believe the stigma is 6. So So it adds literally up the chi-side stigma, adds up to 666. So it's not by coincidence. One of the main people that designed was a part of designing the chip or the barcode system, who created the U.S. product code. Oh, that's his name, George Linear. So this is the guy that was responsible for creating the U.S. product code. His name is George Linear Joseph, I think, right here. He worked at IBM, and IBM is responsible for what, creating such technologies as this, man. You know, I believe it's international business machines. So they're the ones that's responsible for coming up for the design for the CHIP, IBM. It says George I'm sorry, Lowry. I'm sorry, should not say his name. George Lawyer, a IBM engineer, is credited with creating the Universal Product Code barcode in the early 1970s. See, this was already created way back then. And as you can see, the U.S. product code has what in it? It has 3 sixes in it. And this is on every product in the United States. It has 3 sixes in the beginning. Let's see. These devils designed it like that for a reason. See, look. This is the U.S. product code that these devils designed. And as you can see, it has what, 3 sixes on it. It shows you what the 6 is right here in the blue. Now, where do you see the 3 sixes that line up exactly how that one looks? It's in the beginning, in the middle, and the end. 600, 3 score and 6, 666. So this is the product code that this man's George Lanier Joseph, I believe that's his last name. You see George Laurier. Of course, he's an Edomite. Oh, here it is. George Joseph Lawyer. Lower. I'm probably butchering his name, but I really don't give a shit. But and what's crazy? His name actually is all his name has 6 letters. George Joseph. So all his whole name has each name in his each name has 6 letters in it, man. 666. So this is the guy responsible for creating the U.S. product code, man. And as you can see, he put their signature in there inside of it, which is the 600, 3 score and 6. And this is going to be actually a part of this CHIP, the device. It's going to be in it. Let me see if I can. Everything has a product code on it. Everything has a product code. Everything. So it's going to be obvious who took the device, man. So this is going to be this is the system. This is what Esau Ultimate wanted to be set up. Landing back onto the topic. Soon it won't be a theory, it will be a reality. So soon, the things that we're speaking about, the things that we're prophesying about, it won't be a theory, which is what? Speculation. People speculate. People think it's just speculation. Oh, these niggas don't know what they're talking about, you know? But soon it won't be a theory, it will be a reality. So, Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying. When the CF is made mandatory, then people are going to understand, people are going to see then, you know, but then it's going to be too late, you know, because the gates of mercy are going to be closed. So, with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close out by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem, Wakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Much peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that's pushing the word and truth